Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We've got a coffee milk stout here. It's at 6.1%, called Across the Pasture. Pretty cool can artwork, and it's by Banks Brewing in collaboration with Common Folk. So yeah, Banks are out of Seaford, which is southeast Melbourne pretty much. And Common Folk, I think, are in that same area. They're a coffee roaster. So yeah, it's always good when breweries team up with coffee roasters. Like you get that real big, fresh coffee taste. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I've got my Banks beanie on and the glassware. It's one of my favourite glasses, this. Pretty cool. So yeah, it's only a sessionable stout, this one. Pretty light and ABV. They've done some massive imperial stouts featuring coffee, but I don't think they've done a smaller one like this. So yeah, if you like a stout with coffee in it, but you're not really into the big imperials, this would be a good one to have. So yeah, it's sort of probably a dark chocolate in colour, about a one finger head. Medium carbonation. I'd say probably light to medium body. Let's go a whiff. Yeah, huge coffee. The coffee's insane. It's like pretty much just when you make your own coffee and you first sort of pour it out of the bag, yeah, before you put it up into the machine, just that smell, that fresh smell. It's exactly what you're getting. So yeah, there's a little bit of roastiness and bitterness. Getting chocolate. It's probably more of a milk chocolate. And yeah, like a touch of caramel as well. Maybe like a biscuity edge. But yeah, the coffee's definitely the prominent feature. Smells really good. So I'm going in and hope everyone's had a good weekend. I'm back at work now, unfortunately. But yeah, first day of work didn't go too bad. And we're away. That coffee flavour is brilliant. Yeah, it needs to happen more often. Just so good. Such a good combination. Like I guess it's probably expensive to do teaming up with a local roaster. Like it's not going to be cheap. So yeah, you're getting big fresh coffee. I'm not sort of sure what type of coffee it is. I'm not that advanced with yeah, like the sort of aromas and the palette of coffee yet. Sometimes there's particular ones that I can sort of pick, but it's almost it's sort of got that slightly roasty, slightly bitter, but there's like a bit of it's almost like a berry quality, earthy. Whether that be, I don't know, like particular coffees, they're sort of like that the regions they come from, you get different characteristics. And yeah, it's almost like I get a berry vibe from this one. Cheers, buddy, brother. Good to see you. But yeah, so I'm getting like yeah, more of like a milk chocolate, and that'd be being a milk stout. It's got lactose in it, and you're getting like sweet caramel. And yeah, like sort of, I reckon it'd have like a, I'm not sure what malts it'd have, but yeah, you're getting that sort of sweet caramel and biscuity vibe as well. So yeah, it's not like harsh on the roastiness. And it was never going to be really big just because it's only like a 6%. Yeah, you guys have got no idea. You think Australia is hot all the time. It's currently 6 degrees Celsius. I get criticised all the time for bloody wearing beanies and hoodies and stuff. People think Australia is hot all the time. It's not. It's nearly midnight and it's quite cold. Yeah, exactly. And because I live down in the south, we're close to the Antarctica. People need to realise that. I think a lot of Americans think that Australia, like everywhere you are in Australia, is like, yeah, brilliant, like beautiful weather all the time. It's not the case at all. It's a huge country. So obviously you have some areas that get really cold as well and areas that get really hot. But yeah, body of this is definitely quite light. Expected though, being a sessionable, yeah, what was it, 6%? 6.1. It says conditioned on common folk Godfather coffee beans, whatever they are. Yeah, for sure. But like say in my area, buddy, like I'm what like because I'm the opposite hemisphere, the further you go away from the equator, you sort of more like greener areas and colder weather. So like think of North America, think of like your New England area and that's sort of what it's like for me in the south of Australia. Australia is a lot bigger than what people think. It's like as big as America. So you're obviously going to, the further you are away from the equator, you're going to get colder weather. But yeah, we get the heat as well. Like in the summertime, we can get up to like, yeah, sort of like your Texas sort of weather, like up 110 Fahrenheit and that sort of stuff. But we also get really cold as well. But yeah, yeah, you'll have like northern parts of Australia where it's always quite warm and sunny. They do get a lot of rain though. Yeah, it's probably quite warm where you are, is it? So yeah, score for this one. I reckon for what it is, it's really good. But yeah, being like a light 6% milk stout, I don't know. There's just something about them. They're never sort of going to blow me away. Like they're good to drink, but I just like a bit more oomph with my stouts. The coffee side of it's phenomenal. I'd probably go. I'm going to say a 4.4. I still rate it pretty high, but yeah, you're never going to be able to give like a 6% stout a really like high elite score. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah. See, we're like it's been terrible here lately. Not only cold, but we've been getting rain like nearly every day, just non-stop. I mean, it's good for the farmers and stuff, but yeah, it just gets to a point where you just get so like, especially like I walk to work every day, and I'm just sick of getting wet all the time. Good boy. That's cool. Yeah, that sounds like something I'd do. So yeah, 4.4 I said for this one. And yeah, I love the can artwork. Very dairy farm like, and that's what my part of the world is, dairy farms. So yeah, coffee milk stout called Across the Pasture. And yeah, I'll have to I mean I have Banks beers all the time, but I'll have to visit Common Folk wherever they are. I'm sure they're in southeast of Melbourne as well, in the peninsula somewhere. Yeah, they've teamed up with Banks a few times, I reckon, and the coffee's always amazing in the beers. So yeah, thanks everyone for chiming in, especially you, buddy, with plenty of chat going on. It's always good to yeah, have a bit of feedback while you're doing a beer review. Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, dairy farming is massive down in my area. I'm in the south, like southwest of Victoria, and that's like, yeah, sort of the heart and soul of dairy farming. It's like where a lot of the money sort of is, a lot of the businesses are based around. But yeah, like I feel like as far as dairy farming goes, southwest Victoria is probably one of the most prominent areas in the world. Anyway, I'm off. Thanks for chiming in, and we will see you on the next one. Cheers, peeps.